And then I'm just checking my notes. Is it the same world I'm going back to? I don't know. I woke up from my short dream. Well, I gradually returned to my blacked out vision. The left started to come back into focus. I could tell immediately that the worldline had changed. I could still see Carissa when I closed my eyes, but she wasn't in the development room anymore. It was like the whole thing had been a daydream. I felt like I'd been caught at the boundary between dreaming and wakefulness. I was back to a world without Carissa. This was the Alpha World line. There was no point in even bothering to check. A moment ago, only Carissa and I had been in this room. Now everyone was here.
おかり、どうしたの？具合悪
い？いや、大丈夫だ。
We're far from fine. I am not fine. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what was the whole point of that trip to the Alpha World line and back. Mayuri.
お薬飲みますか？
平気だよ。心配ない。
Lukako and
本当に？無理しちゃダメだよ。
Gina Kakari. If Mayuri and Kakari were here, that meant I was back to the Beta World line.
ちょっと腹が減っただけだ。朝から何も食べてなくてな。
もうオカリンさんたらダメだよ。ちゃんとご飯は食べなきゃ。ダルおじさんみたいに大きくなれないよ。
ああ、なるくらいなら一食抜いた方がマシだよ。
だったらマユシーが何か作ってあげるよ。え、ママが作れるの？もう、かがりちゃんまでそういうこと言うんだから。
I have the feeling something is very, very wrong.
これでもね、最近はユキさんにお料理教えてもらってるんだよ。あ、じゃあ僕が手伝うから。
待ってくれ。
すみません。僕、手伝わない方がいいですか？
いや、そうじゃない。そうじゃないんだ。
I looked around at everyone, and then back at Kakari.
かがりさん。
やだな、オカリンさん。私のことはかがりでいいって言ってるのに。
Nothing was different.
じゃあ、かがり。さっき、まゆりのことをなんて呼んでたか聞いてもいいか？
なんてって、ママだよ。
どうして？
どうしても何も、ママはママだもん。ね、ママ。えへへ、やっぱりそう呼ばれるの、ちょっと照れちゃうな。
What's going on here? What did we miss? I felt vaguely dizzy watching Mayuri fidget in embarrassment.
知ってるのか二人とも未来の世界で親子だってことを。
Maybe not, maybe it's just a joke.
かがりちゃんのことはオカリンが教えてくれたんだよ。
But we never did.
俺が？
本当のことを知っておいた方がいいってね。
So definitely not back to the same worldline.
ね
Did I really tell them? Did I tell them something so important?
じゃあもしかしてルカ子も？
ごめんなさい。僕聞くつもりはなかったんですけど耳に入ってしまって。
If people know, then it will leak out and people will come looking for her. This is bad. Lukaku lowered his head in apology.
あ、でも大丈夫です。他の人には言ってませんし、それに僕ちょっとだけ嬉しかったんです。皆さんと秘密を共有できて。本当は直接教えてもらえればよかったんですけど。
Even Lukaku knew about Mayuri and Kagari, which meant that, of course.
でも驚きました。タイムマシンとか未来とかお話の世界のものだって思ってたんですけど、実現できるなんて。
Oh boy, what kind of consequences is this going to have? He knew about the time machine. Evidently, I hadn't simply come straight back from the other world line. I was in the world line slightly different from the one I'd been in before. But the virtues meter I used before was gone now. Oh, that's nasty. That meant I didn't have a precise number, but this all felt very different. The problem was finding out what was the same as the old world line and what was different.
かがり、もう少し質問させてほしい。
何？
I showered Kagri with questions in an effort to find out what was going on. Here's what I learned. First, Kagri retained the memories of her childhood. Okay. Does that mean that maybe Suzuha isn't here anymore? In other words, of the year 2036. She knew Mayuri, Daru, Suzuha, and also Ferris and Lukaku. But that's for what the world of 2036 was like, and how she'd become Mayuri's daughter. I hadn't told them the details about that. Fortunately, they hadn't seemed interested in knowing about their futures. Everyone always thinks they want to know what their future holds. Oh, I certainly don't. But when the chance finally comes, fear outweighs your curiosity. The future wasn't always a happy thing. Knowing the future might destroy your dreams. It might be a death sentence, like it was for me. Some people would lose all sense of meaning in their lives if they knew there was inevitably going to be a war in which 5 billion people died.
それじゃあここに来たのはルカ子の家に居候したのがきっかけで間違いないな。
うん。っていうか、オカリンさんがママと引き合わせてくれたんだよ。覚えてないの？
いや そういうわけじゃないんだが、一応確かめておこうと思ってな。
一応ね。変なオカリンさん。
So why is she so cheerful? If she doesn't have amnesia in this worldline? Zachary going missing had happened almost exactly as I remembered it. The same was true of how she came to us. And
行方不明になっていた間はどこで何をしていたのか全然覚えていないのか。
うん、綺麗さっぱり。気づいたらお寺で寝かされてた。
you're still missing some of my words difficult. She was still missing some of her memories too. In other words, in this worldline, the only memories she had were of her childhood and of the last few weeks since she's woken up the Chiba Mountains. The most important part was still missing. Was there anything else I needed to ask? I was staring at the floor trying to think when I realized that something was missing.
床が綺麗だ。
あ、さっき岡部さんが来る前に掃除しておきました。
いや、そうじゃなくて、床に小さな穴が開いてたはずなんだが。
So the attack didn't happen.
床に穴ですか
Dad had attacked last night. During the attack, one of the bullets had left a dark hole in the floor. Is this like... Is that a different world line that maybe the attack will come today instead of yesterday?
穴なんて開いてたかな。なかったと思うけど。
ちなみにお前たち昨日はどうだった？
昨日のパーティーのこと、すっごく楽しかったよ。あんなに楽しかったの、私初めてだった。
They wouldn't say that if there had been an attack, which meant that the attack never had taken place. Was no one after Kaguri in this world? No. It was too early to assume that. I still didn't know what had happened when she'd gone missing. Until I did, I couldn't say for sure if she was safe. I had the thought that maybe she was kidnapped by Stratfor and her brain altered, like some kind of sleeper agent, like how it was used. Just like I sometimes my every step would occur on different days in the Alpha World line, the same thing might happen a few days later. In fact, it would be better to be cautious.
またみんなでパーティーしたいね。
その時は僕も何か作るよ。
私も手伝う。
They all started happily talking about last night's party. At first glance it was a peaceful scene, but something sinister might be happening, and I just didn't know it. No, I knew something had to be happening. The fact that the worldline was changing was proof. Why had it changed anyway? That's a big question, isn't it? I thought back to the events of that night. First, someone had taken over Amadeus. Bruce had called me and asked for help. The worldline had changed right after I'd answered, which meant that the key was Amadeus? Oh, I'm sure that if we'd ignored that call from Amadeus, we would not have gotten back to the Alpha World line. Maybe we would have gone back to a different world line, or just stayed on the old world line altogether. That's maybe something to explore in the future route. Maybe it's a different ending. Did Amadeus have something to do with the world line change? So yeah, I really think it does. And what about the group who attacked Kakari? Is it all connected? Maybe I needed to find out.
ところでかがりちゃん、時間大丈夫？
This also means that in this world line we never confronted Mr. Brown and never agreed on working together.
いっけない。休憩時間終わってた。店長に怒られちゃう。
Or maybe not.
店長ということはバイトしてるのか？
そうだよ。下のブラウン管工房で。ってこの前言ったじゃん。
そうだったか。
In the old world line, Gregory started working for Tenoji after the attack. That was not a difference.
もう今日のオカリンさんはボケボケだね。しっかりしてよ。
Well, we've had a rough time.
すまない。
Gregory hopped up and skipped out of the room. Her words and mannerisms were much more childish than they had been in the last world line.
アルバイト頑張ってね。はーい、それじゃ行ってきまーす。
She's much more carefree.
かがり、戻る前にもう一つだけ聞かせてくれ。
What about Suzuha? I asked one final question to Gregory, who was now giving a crisp salute.
アマデウスという言葉を聞いて何か思い当たることはないか？
Maybe that's a trigger word.
アマテウス？
Gregory seemed to think for a moment.
ごめん、わかんないや。
そうか。
It didn't look like she was lying or being sarcastic. She must really not have known. I watched her leave the lab, then took out my phone. Maybe we're in a world line where Amadeus doesn't exist. There was another thing I needed to check. What was happening with Amadeus? Oh god, goosebumps again. It's not there. My mind is racing right now. Are we in a world line where maybe Maho never contacted us or anything? I looked for the icon on my screen. Amadeus. The AI that held Chris's personality and memories. And the application which started the program. But the program was gone. Just need to... I can't do anything. I wanted to check if we had Mao's number.
悪かったな。こんなところに呼び出して。
Okay, so this is the same.
別に構わないわ。ちょうど近くまで来てたから。
After seeing the icon missing on my phone, I'd contacted Maho immediately. My goal, of course, was to see what was going on with Amadeus in this world. I had to find out.
で、話って？
アマデウスのことだ。
Maho's eyes suddenly went wide. The reaction surprised me as well. I simply said the word Amadeus.
あなた、どうして知ってるの？
But we never were a tester?
どうしてってどういうことだ？
どうしてあなたがアマデウスのことを知ってるのよ。だってあのプロジェクトは去年の夏、クリスの事件があったあの後に凍結されたのよ。
凍結された？アマデウスが？凍結ってことはつまりプロジェクト自体打ち切られたってことか？は
っきり言ってしまえばそういうことね。
That's such a difference. Which even makes me wonder if a world with Amadeus and a world without Amadeus still is able to exist on the same attractor field, then is Amadeus really the focal point which affects the world lines? Or is it something else? He clenched his fist in anger. We're not on good terms. It seemed the change in this world line was a big one.
で、さっきの質問。どうしてあなたがアマデウスのことを知ってるの？
それは。
Should I tell her about the world lines and attractive field theory? No, that's not.
クリスから聞いたんだよ。大学の先輩がそういう研究をしてるって。
クリスが？あの子、あなたにそんな話までしていたのね。
So this is a world line where there is no charisma at all. Which really feels very weird, to be honest. I decided it wasn't the time to tell her. If I tried to explain everything, I would have to tell her about the email and the time machine. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Because then Stratford will know. And we all know how that ends. Mahou didn't seem to know about all that yet. I could imagine what she would do if she heard the truth. She was yet another of those people who were entranced by the possibilities of science.
なあ、アマデウスが凍結されたっていう話、もう少し詳しく教えてくれないか？理由は何だったんだ？
なんでも外部団体からクレームが入ったんですって。
Maybe it was the religious zealous group, one that attacked Leskinen and Mahou and us in the parking lot.
人の記憶を人工知能に持たせるのは人間の複製を作り出すのと同じこと。神のみに許される所業だって。
Certainly seems like it.
欧米って自分たちの価値観で物を言う人が多いのよね。特にそういうデリケートな部分は。
理由はそれだけなのか？
ええ、少なくとも 私はそう聞いてるわ。いきなり研究は中止だって言われて、教授たちも随分怒ってた。
The Amadeus program was stopped, and I also got a message, and the game autosaved, which means it's another lag or divergence point. Did you ask your dad? What? You okay with asking me? Ask Mayuri. Now be nice. Yes, I think you can give me good advice. I don't want you expecting too much. What kind of gift do you think a father would enjoy? Good question. Your father, huh? I think the darkness within him goes very deep. Huh? Darkness? You know, darkness, black handkerchief? Maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe, yeah. Handkerchief. Great, I'll do that, but why black? I think your dad probably likes black. That's just a great emote. You're welcome. I'm not sure how... I mean... I understand how refusing to answer Amadeus the first time would change into different routes, but I don't really understand how these Rhine messages, who are very much like the emails from the previous game, affect anything. That has something to do with the worldline change too. Wait. So, how did I meet Maho? We originally met at the Amadeus seminar. If that never happened...
どうしたの？
いや、その思い出してたんだ。君と出会った時のことを。
ああ、あの時のこと。ああいう偶然ってあるのね。
Well, we don't know, obviously. I ask a few more questions taking care not to arouse her suspicions. I managed to learn the basic story. Now, I really wanted to see the place where Chris had died. When she finally went to the radio building, it ran into me.
オカルト的な考え方って大っ嫌いだけど、でもあなたと出会えたのはクリスが繋いでくれた縁なのかもしれないわね。
I'd like to think that too. Some things in life just seem so... I don't say unreal, but some things are just so coincidental to the point that you would almost think there would be some kind of meaning behind it. Karma, or perhaps another example of attractive field convergence. It had already been decided that Mao and I would meet here in Akihabara. But was there some meaning in that?
そうそう。まゆりさんたちによろしく伝えておいてくれるかしら。昨日は楽しかったって。
あ
Evidently, he'd gone to last night's party in this worldline too.
おかげで日本でのいい思い出ができたわ。
あ思い出って帰るのか？
すぐにじゃないけどね。言ったでしょ、私今クリスがやっていた研究を引き継いでるの。いつまでも日本でバカンス気分を堪能してるわけにもいかないのよ。
そうか。
But still, he was only in Japan for another 10 days. I hoped nothing would happen during that time. Oh no, you jinxed it. Amadeus had shut down. It no longer existed. No longer would I hear Cruz's voice. After I said goodbye to Maho, that meant really started to sink in. I could still feel Cruz's warmth in my chest. Her smell. All the feelings I tried to forget were coming back now that I'd seen her. So, I guess this is the meaning of that quick worldline trip. No one will ever be happy in that worldline. Everyone will be miserable. That's what she said. I knew that. That's why I decided to stay here. But that didn't mean I could erase the sense of loss I felt. I went back to the lab to get all this together in my head. The cause of the attack in the last worldline was Kakari. And there was a good chance that Amadeus was involved in the worldline change that took place afterward. But in this worldline, the lab never had been attacked. And the Amadeus project had been cancelled while it was still in this research stage. That meant that two major factors in the events that had occurred so far no longer existed. If they were gone, maybe there was no need to worry too much. But even so, there was still a tiny alarm going off in the back of my mind. Was this the Steins gate? And we never get things for free. Why had Amadeus been shut down? What happened to Gregory's missing memories? If nothing else, I might need to learn the answers to those two questions. I thought for a while, then took out my phone and booted up the right application.